This is a response video to a video that Sean Tracy made. Who is Sean Tracy? He's one of Ireland's most talented young filmmakers. He's someone who has been in the Irish YouTube scene with myself for the past 4 years, basically. Last week, he posted a video saying that it's his last YouTube video. And I just watched the video there. And I wanted to give my 2 cents in it for a couple of reasons. One, Sean is someone who I look up to in the YouTube scene. He's someone who was there with me back when I was making loads of videos in 2017, and he's part of the Irish YouTube community. For someone to say they're posting their last video, I have a lot of thoughts around this topic. Sean mentioned that when he started YouTube, he did it for fun. He did it as a hobby, and that's how a lot of us start doing it. I started doing it because I saw Casey Neistat's vlogs, and I was like, I want to do cool stuff like that. And when I went into college, I was vlogging 3 times a week for a year. I didn't miss a single upload. I uploaded every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I loved it. And I vlogged everything in college. I vlogged getting chicken fillet rolls, football meetup, going to balls, how to study for exams, videoing lectures, videoing my friends, going to parties, trying to document all of college life. I found it so fun. It was amazing. That for me, in my period of my life, was around 2017 to 2018, and towards the end of 2018 into probably 2019 when I went on internship, to me YouTube started becoming a job. And Sean said this in his video as well.
I just don't have that natural drive within me to make YouTube videos anymore. Thomas Arnold said something similar in a recent vlog of his. He just feel that natural fire within him to make videos anymore. And to be honest, I feel quite the same.
To him, making videos at a point in time was fun, but now, you don't love it the same way you liked it before, but you still like it enough to do it. And so you keep uploading and you keep thinking of ideas and you keep trying to get the views to go back up. Because although you like it, in the back of your head, what is the goal of growing a YouTube channel? It's to get bigger viewership. When those views start to go down and those comments start to go down, you ask yourself, well, what do I have to do to get that back? Because that feeling of getting attention is addictive. It's like a drug. You can figure out strategies, you can pick topics that people want to watch, but you start this cycle of making stuff so that other people enjoy it. And the thing with being a creator is because you make the videos because they make you laugh, because you enjoy making them, you're doing them for yourself. And the funny thing is that other people connect with that because they can see it. They can see that you're doing this in an authentic and a genuine manner. And they know that when you're not posting, or if you are posting with not the same energy that you had before, that it's either that you're not enjoying the videos anymore, you've changed as a person and you really want to make something else, but you feel tied down to the audience who knew you for what you were posting before, or they probably think he doesn't enjoy it anymore. That's why he's not doing it. And for someone like Sean, who started when he was 12 or 13 years of age, when I was 13, my voice hadn't broken. I was tiny, I was skinny, I was incredibly insecure and unconfident. Something that always impressed me about Sean was how confident he was, how eloquent he was, how creative he was, how funny he was at such a young age. Sean has had this weird thing where from the age of 12 to 17, he's lived his life on the internet and he's gone through ups and downs. He's seen an increase in viewership and he's seen a decrease. And he's had to deal with that behind the scenes, the things that you guys would never see. He's had to ask himself, if the views on my videos are going down, am I doing it because I want to get views, or am I doing it because I enjoy it? And when the views started going down, he said to himself, no, I'm doing this because I enjoy filmmaking and that's what I enjoy. And so he kept putting time and effort into the videos that he enjoyed, but nobody watched. And that is soul destroying. For someone to put their heart and effort into something, to push it out to an audience who once loved you, and for that audience to say, we don't like that shit anymore because we're not watching. You're probably going to want to quit. Any of you would want to quit. Think about it from that perspective. I've had that perspective before. I was doing vlogs 3 times a week in college and stuff was consistently going up. And the views started going down. And I made a video in Japan when I was halfway across the world because I wasn't enjoying making the videos anymore. You could see it in my face. And Drew Fortune put a comment in the comment section and he said, look man, there's ups and downs in this YouTube game. And if you really love it, you got to stick with it. And I did that and I stuck with it and I continued to grow my channel. And look, I have 16,000 subscribers. I don't have a big YouTube channel. But what I did learn was that if you're going to do something like a YouTube channel, you got to do it because you fucking love it. There's this quote from Richard Feynman, who's a physicist, and I just want to read it out. Fall in love with some activity and do it. Nobody ever figures out what life is all about. And it doesn't matter. Explore the world. Nearly everything is really interesting if you go into it deeply enough. Work as hard and as much as you want on the things you like to do best. Don't think about what you want to be, but what you want to do. Keep some kind of a minimum with other things so that society doesn't stop you from doing anything at all. You gotta do stuff that you're interested in and you want to do. You do as much of it as you want or as little of it as you want. You're in control of your life. But to grow a YouTube channel and to grow a following on social media, which is a goal for people because there's attention, there's money, there's trust, there's reputation in the community. There's a huge amount of benefits to doing it. But to do it, you have to do it because you want to do it. You have to ask yourself, do I want to do this? Because if you want it to succeed, it's gonna be really difficult. And I'm saying that from someone who isn't successful in it, who hasn't done it. I have not done it, but I know, and I believe in it, that to be that person or to have a channel that is impactful and that can grow, you have to do it because you want to do it and not because you think it's what other people want you to do. You have to do it because you want to do it. You have to want it. You have to wake up and feel like this thing is all I care about. I need to be an expert in this industry. I need to make content that helps people in this industry. I need to help people because if I can help people, then they will help me back. They will watch the content. They will share it with their friends. They will grow as a person and they will look at me as someone who helped them and was a guide on their journey on helping them in their life. Sean Tracy, you're an incredibly talented young man. You're confident, you're eloquent, you're thoughtful, you're kind, you're hardworking, you have great technical skills. You love filmmaking. We've seen other people in the community go off and do different things. Where's Cal Arnold now? He's making short films. He's doing his Leaving Cert. He's figuring stuff out. Sean, you're figuring stuff out. It's okay if the YouTube channel sucks at the moment. Nobody is telling you have to do it. It's your life. You do what you want. You do things that you find impactful. If you need to go off into the film industry for years to grow your skills, to be a great cinematographer, how can I be a great producer? How can I make great set design? How can I do great lighting? How can I pick great locations? How can I do a great P&L for my documentary? How can I get funding? How can I get awards? How can I be better? You go off and do that. You go off and do that. If you want to go back to the community and you want to inspire the next generation of people to follow in your footsteps, then you can always come back to YouTube or articles on Google or anything that's publicly facing on the internet through the medium of content. You can deliver that value back to give advice and be the Yoda of filmmaking to the next generation of people. Look at someone like Paul Merriman. He gives out amazing financial advice to people in Ireland, and I'm sure he wants to expand that internationally into the future. But he puts out so much free content around empowering people with the financial decisions in their life. Because he won't say this directly, but he has the inner belief that giving people financial education is an incredibly powering skill for them. And people go to Paul for consultations, for education, to learn because they know that he's out for their best interest. He's in the middle of the community being a messenger about finance. But he's seen as a trusted person in the industry because he has a lot to give. And that's very hard for young people like me and you because we don't have those years behind us yet. We have the energy. We're able to go onto the platforms quickly. We know the tech better than everyone else. But I tell you what, we don't have the experience. And we can't talk from a place of authority because we haven't done it yet. But we can talk about our journey and I can share this with you, Sean. But I made this for you and I made this for any young person who feels like they're in your position. Sean, it's going to be okay. I'm telling you now, as like an older brother who's 7 years older than you, 7 years later, you're still going to be figuring it out. And at one point, bro, if that fire comes back to make YouTube videos, you'll know what it feels like. And when it comes back, you'll know exactly what to do. So just wait for that fire to come back and we will wait here patiently for you.